Well, this is it. First day of technically summer. So we're gonna go start the Prelude for the first time. Got the laptop, got the Honda. Here it is. I think it's gonna be ready to go. I hope it's going to start. We'll get everything connected and try to start her up. Put the USB into the Honda. There we go. And put on a key. Let's see if we got juice to it. There we go. Green light. And I'll upload a base map because I don't remember what map it has right now. I do know that a map that I created last year, it was just kind of a map to play around with it. It wasn't necessarily anything too good. It was just running extremely rich, even on idle. So what I'll do is I'll upload a regular H22 base map from the Honda software. And with that, at the very least, we're going to be able to start it, crank it, and make it idle or drive it in a driveway at the very least just a bit, let it heat up, and yeah, see what we got. So this is it. I'm in the Honda application as it is right now. I'll just try to find the, there it is, H22 supercharged. You know what, we can probably just grab the H22 tune with 440cc injectors, and I will, there you go, start, oh sorry, not data logging. What was I gonna do? I was gonna do online, upload. The base map has been uploaded. Data log in. Let's crank her up. No, battery's dead. That's amazing. Well, that's a fail. So here's what I'll do. I'll go get the charger, I'll plug up the battery, and see if we can crank her up. Okay, so the car has been on a charger for, I would say, probably 15 minutes. So you know what, fuck it, we're gonna risk it and check it out, see if it starts. Oh, oh. Holding idle. Oh. Okay, well, it started, that's good. We'll give it some gas. And it smells like fuel. Okay. Give it a bit more fuel. Come on. Okay. Let's take a look. Did I forget to plug something? Let's take a look. Injectors, injectors, injectors. Okay. All looks fine. Alright, so I'll go check some of the wires and see if I maybe forgot something. Who knows? So I think I might have found the actual problem, not 100% sure yet, but I removed the spark plugs and they're completely wet. So I guess that there's maybe no spark. So I do have some fresh plugs that I purchased over the winter that I gapped already. I think that I gapped them to 0.030. So I'll be putting those in, see if it fires up. Maybe the other ones are too wet. Maybe they're, I don't know, maybe something happened to them. So I'll try that, and if it doesn't crank, I'll remove the cables, see if it gets some spark, then maybe test the distributor. It's brand new, so it should work. But anyways, I'll try to put the new plugs, I'll rewire everything, we'll crank it up, see if it fires up. Okay, so fresh plugs are in. Let's give it a shot. Oh, this is it. Oh yeah. There we go. Oh-ho. Okay. So we'll let the cooling system bleed with the valve open. So we're going to let it warm up and wait for this to actually remove, for all the air to be removed from it. Then I'm going to forward it to the driveway and maybe take it out for a spin on the road, see how it feels. This is it. The car is on. It is idling. No check engine. No major issues so far, other than it seems to run a bit lean in some spots. So anyways, I'll take it for a spin and I will see what comes out of it. I'm not going to do too much boost or no boost at all. I just want to see what the Honda is going to detect, and we'll go from there. Here we go, running, see what happens. Running so rich. Yeah, very rich. And by the way, yes, I'm filming while I'm driving because it's all back roads, so you know there's no cars. It's like cornfields basically. So there we go. I'll stop. I'll make a few adjustments to the map because it's running like extremely lean on the idle side, but it's running like super rich while I'm in boost. So I'll pull some fuel in the top end, and I'll remove some fuel from the low end, and yeah, we'll see what comes out of it. Not sure where I left off in the other video. Today I'm in the Prelude while it's raining outside, and I'm tearing apart the dash so that I can try to fit the radio with 3 gauges in the middle console, so I don't have the ricey look pods on the side of the car. So this is where I'm at. So I pulled everything aside, and I have a whole bunch of wires, and I have 1 gauge here, 1 gauge there, another gauge that's in here that I will try to somehow relocate here and make it clean. So the other thing that I want to do actually is be able to remove the cigarette lighter, and I have ordered one of these and replace the cigarette lighter with one of these for my Honda. So I will be able to, it's hard with one hand, give me a second, unclip this, and I have a USB port that I can connect directly from here to my laptop with the Honda that's going to be hidden in the car. So I will be probably removing the Honda when I don't drive the car, because you know it's worth a few $100s, and I don't want someone to break into it and just leave with the ECU and all of that. So it's probably, you know, a few clips. I'll make it easy access when I don't use the car. Remove the Honda, bring it inside, and whenever I bring the car on the track, something like that, I'll just clip it back inside. So anyways, I'll be messing around with the wires, and I'll keep you guys updated as to what I can get out of this. So I'll be right back. Well, plan to. I couldn't really fit this gauge thingy where the radio was. I could, but I would lose the radio, and I'm not ready to lose a radio in this car, and I didn't want to relocate the radio. So what I'll be doing is I'll be putting back the radio and everything back together, and then what I started doing is I started breaking the fan. So this that looked like this, I broke it off. I will block it, I will cut it and pull the wires from underneath, And this little thing, I'll just have to figure out from what angle, but ultimately it's gonna go in here. So either way, like that or like this, I'm not necessarily sure. So this is what it's gonna look like. So it's not too bad. It's not gonna be extremely clean, like, you know, the sides are not gonna be cut perfect, but I think this is gonna look actually quite decent. So what I'll do is I'll put the radio and everything back together. Here I will probably pull out a Sawzall. I will cut this on the inside. I'll make some nice little groove so that this fits in, so that I can bolt it or glue it, and then I'll be able to pull the wires from underneath. Once the wires are pulled out, I'll be able to put the pods and everything like that, and then I should be hopefully good to go. If this doesn't work, I'm kind of screwed because I broke the fans, but whatever. Doesn't matter. So anyways, I'll give that a shot. I'm probably not going to finish that tonight. This is going to be like a video from a couple of days compiled all together, but you know, who cares? At the very least, I'm putting something out. It's been a while that I haven't posted anything because of winter. So anyways, I'll be doing that. I have a whole bunch of crap everywhere in the car, so I'll be giving that a shot. Didn't get a chance to film too much because this was an absolute nightmare, to be honest, to get it to fit the way that I actually want it. Anyways, it's nearly done. It's positioned, it's there. All I need to do is some finishing touch on the outside. So this is what we have in a Prelude. So we have the dash. We had like the little ricey kind of side mount here that I removed, and what I did is I put the pods here, so you have the boost, you have air fuel, and then you have the oil pressure. All I need to do is the finishing touch. Here I will be putting probably some sort of silicone or something like that to make it black and to make it all pretty so that it's not gray. And then we have right here, we have a USB port that connects directly to the Honda, so that whenever I'm tuning or I have my laptop sitting beside me, I can plug it strictly in here and we are good to go. So funny enough, I bought this on Amazon for, I believe, like $15, and it fits directly into the cigarette lighter port. I didn't have to oversize it. I didn't have to do anything. I just removed the cigarette lighter, put that one in, ran the wire to the ECU, and it's good to go. So anyways, so this is what we have. So I'll put on the key in the ignition, and as you can see, everything seems to be working. Yep, we got oil pressure, we got our air fuel, and all of it is all nice and pretty. Well, pretty. It will be nice and pretty once I manage to get the finishing touches done. I had a switch here that was installed by the previous owner, which was for the fog lights, which I removed. But what I will potentially do is I'll make this turn on and off the lights on the gauges later on. Anyways, this is, as you can see, all of it is good to go. So that's what I did. That was my little project. Next step is I'll be heading on the road and probably tuning some of the fuel maps and getting it all ready for the track. Hopefully we're going to go to the track within the next week or two to give it a shot. Still looking to get a trailer so I can haul it there, because I don't want to, you know, I don't want it to break down and then have to tow it an hour away from my home. It's going to cost too much. And take it for a tiny little spin just to see what happens. Oh yeah, the clutch is going to be due so bad. It was slipping on second already, so a lot of fuel. You guys can see this, but I'm just adding some fuel real quick. God damn it. Just pull some fuel. There we go. Go. As you guys can see, air fuel ratio on idle is pretty good, 14.5, 14 to 14.7, pretty good. Oil pressure, you know, on idle right now it's pretty good, but rises to 80 psi's at the very least. Boost's quite good. Tune is getting perfected. Yeah, so definitely in a much better shape. More is going to be coming. A lot of folks have been asking me if I have installed this little thing, and I have not, but I will be doing it. This is the, what you call the, almost like the LSD, the limited slip disc plate, whatever you want to call it. I'll be slipping this into the diff once I remove the transmission to replace the clutch. So this is going to go at the same time as the clutch. This is going to be slipping into the diff with the actual pin, and once it's in, I'll be removing those little pins on each side, and there's some springs on the inside that are going to decompress it, making it act like basically same thing as an LSD. Well, I'm not going to say same thing as an actual LSD. You know, if I would get an LSD for my transmission, I would probably pay 500 bucks used or whatever it is. This little guy, I paid like 50 bucks, I believe, online, got it shipped to me, and I'll be giving it a shot. Worst case, it's going to happen, it's going to blow up the tranny, and I'll swap it for an LSD tranny. But, you know, at 50 bucks, I want to give it a shot. I want to give you guys a review on it to show you guys what it actually does. So that's going to be coming up in the next couple of videos. Probably going to say that within the next 2 weeks, this is probably going to be in, and the clutch is going to be in as well, at the very least. Then the engine's going to get built. So anyways, give it a thumbs up if you like it. Give it a thumbs down if you did not like it. Yeah, until next time, see ya.